Alright lads, so the end of month banner has officially been announced. For those that got the prediction right, they are on your screen right now. Let's check out what this banner is going to be. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm actually pretty nervous about this one. I've been saying for months now that it's going to be 1,000-year Blood War. It's the 6-month mark. I'm really hoping for a pretty exciting banner. Let's check it out. Let me get my game results real quick down. Firstly, I guess the biggest question of the day, are we getting a trailer? It's Safwi? Oh, okay, it's getting Mayuri. Oh, that's a snake. That's a snake. Oh, okay, Gin. Okay. So 1,000-year Blood War is next month then, lads. April BANKAI live stream. That's when we're going to get it. Gin looks amazing. That's exactly what I expected. How crazy they're going to go with Mayuri, though. Curiosity and advancement. Oh, my God. We can see the BANKAI. Yo, look at the headgear. Yo, look at him. Oh, my God. That is a sick design. That is a sick design. Is it just them two? No third character? That's fine with me. That's fine with me. So that is the end of month. I was pretty confident that it was going to be 1,000-year Blood War. Apparently not. It's Safwi, Gin, and Mayuri. That was our second prediction. So that therefore means that this is the potential final Safwi banner, right? Which also means that we can now go into April, onto the BANKAI live stream, and expect 1,000-year Blood War. This is the perfect way to wrap it up. This should be the final banner. First step is free, though. Yikes. Is that the 7-step banner? It might be. But we have a technique and a power character. Let's check them out. Hopefully they're good. So I'm kind of happy and sad it's not 1,000-year Blood War at the same time. There was some leaks going around. I saw over the last couple hours there was some leaks going around that it was going to be 1,000-year Blood War. So I was really confident that it was going to be that. But I guess it'll be next month, right? With Safwi done out of the way, I think now we can focus on 1,000-year Blood War. I gotta say though, loving the designs just right from the get-go. Mayuri's headgear looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie. And Gin, I'm excited to see what they have going with him, right? This does appear to be a 7-step banner though, so I'm not really sure how deep I'm going to go in this banner if it's a 7-step banner, right? Maybe we just wait till next month. But looking at the new characters, in this case, Gin is a melee strong attack character with no affiliation killer. Looking at the Sobum Kodoku, no Tanga, I probably butchered that statement. Gin surrounds himself with shards of poisonous blaze that causes immense damage, inflicts poison, and has a very small chance to instantly kill. Nice they brought back the instant kill mechanic. We haven't seen that in quite some time, to be fair. It's not like anything super amazing, but it's been a minute since we have seen it. Looking at the skills right from the get-go, we can see some big boy things here. For those that have been waiting for Gin and Mayuri, this is the time, right? These characters are probably going to get really good judged here. So Sprinter +2 with the Long Stride, and also Havoc +20%. Looking at the skills, there is a lot here. Oh my God. Oh my God, that is absolutely crazy. All right, Frenzy +2, Devastation 40, Debilitator 2 seconds. Alongside that, 40% more damage to enemies afflicted by poison, because he obviously is going to inflict poison on every attack, right? Only poison though, but he also does come with Guard Break and also hit enemies, and then he also comes with 2 skills, Speed Links Up Potion +5 and Super Speed Links Up Potion +5. So he is going to be your farmer for the Technique attribute. For some reason, he comes with Coin Drop +70%. Not really sure why that's that. I feel like I would have preferred the droplet increase in my opinion, but that's okay, because he also does come with the movement speed increase. So we're seeing that more super links characters have this particular skill, with also the increased Sazuma chance against any speed enemies. So he's essentially just almost perfect in a way, right? Really good damage output, the Frenzy +2, more damage to poison enemies, and then also does do, you know, the increased movement speed links your character. So this character is going to be inflicting stat elements non-stop, right? Frenzy +2 means he hits more times than not, and with the increased chance to inflict a stat element, he's going to be a great character when it comes to farming inheritance trials. And he does have no affiliation killers, so it's still like a somewhat underrepresented killer right now. I think the best character for the no affiliation killer in the Technique attribute was up Ichigo, so definitely a needed upgrade in my opinion. I'm very happy about Gin, don't really mind that. Now let's move on to Mayuri. He is an SP character, and his SA3 is a status augment trap. That is going to be interesting. That's the first time we've seen that. So melee strong attack character, every attack can inflict paralysis and also poison. That's actually pretty good. With the Aaroniero kill ability, I really like that. Because you know what? As of right now, for the Aaroniero killer, who is good in the power attribute? I guess Bruno, but Bruno's, you know, not outdated, but nothing super crazy. This is, I think, a character that could actually benefit on a lot of people's accounts. So looking at the skills, 12% recharge with Sprinter +1, 20% Havoc with also Marauder. Looking at the other skills though, he comes with Frenzy +1 and a 40% Berserker on the lower side, but he does have the status own spiritual pressure boost with damage to poison enemies. So damage output is not really going to be a problem, because he also does have damage to paralyzed enemies too. So almost very, and bombardment too. Wow. He's very similar to Yamamoto Yamamoto in the way they designed him, because like he has weakened defense in his soul bomb, he's immune to everything, status element boost, 2 ways to increase the damage, so when he does inflict the status element, he's going to be pretty good. I feel like the big telling thing here is he going to have the tracking vortex, because if he does, then he's just going to be like Yamamoto, and Yamamoto's really good. You really can't complain about that, and this character does introduce that new SA3. The question is though, and it does look like it, so his SA3 is a status element trap. We're going to find out what that means in a minute, but it also has paralysis and also poison. So before we even see how good or useful this is, at least it's not taking away the fact that on his SA3, he can still inflict paralysis, he can still inflict poison, so that's going to be really good. Nice to see a new mechanic though, so let's see what this does do. After a strong attack, players can set a trap that has a high chance of inflicting a status element on any enemy who steps on it. Status element traps do not affect the character that set them or any character allied with that character. Traps that have been set will disappear once a set time amount has passed, and the character may only set 1 trap. I have no idea how this is going to play out. If a second status element trap is set while the first skill is active, the first will disappear and the second one will remain. Furthermore, if the range of a play status element trap overlaps with that of a stage hazard on a map or a trap set by another player, the newer one will override the old one. So glad they kept that in mind. However, the status element trap cannot be used in all battles. In cases where they cannot be used, only the strong attack preceding the trap placement will deal the damage. And I guess we can find out where they do it. So you can't place it in epic raids and you can't place it in brave battles. Very interesting. I guess in brave battles that would have been quite OP, because from the looks of it, it's probably going to just trap you in place, right? So the status element traps placed with a strong attack are not affected by skills such as Havoc, Frenzy, or Disabler. However, if an enemy steps on that trap, then skills such as increased damage to status affected enemies and status element spiritual pressure boost will activate. So from what I'm seeing right here, I just saw a bit of the fillers. That looks absolutely amazing, because this is the potential final Safui banner, right? Keep that in mind. So what I'm seeing here is that this trap guarantees to inflict a status element, potentially, right? We're going to find out what's the gameplay later today. And I guess that's why they made it so you can't use it in brave battles, because you would have basically guaranteed to inflict paralysis and also poison, in which his case, he's going to pretty much guarantee to always have the spiritual pressure boost the second he uses the SA3 if the trap does go down. That's what I'm assuming right now. Again, we'll find out. Look at the banner though. Again, this is the final Safui banner. I'm hoping for an entire Safui banner. Close enough. Close enough. It's not too bad. So we have round 6 now. Safui round 6. Gin and Mayuri. Pretty good characters, what I'm seeing thus far. Really exciting. I think they're worth the wait. Really cool designs. Alongside that, we have Retsu and also Kenpachi. And then we also do have Kisuke with Shinji. That's a pretty good set of characters, in my opinion. I think that's not too bad. And then alongside that, they had to throw in some Cornfield characters. But at least the Cornfield characters they did throw in are some of the better ones. Mainly these 3 right here. Funny enough, the Mayuri, Ginjo, and Tsukishima. I think most of them still hold up quite well, especially Tsukishima for brave battle purposes. So I think that's actually a pretty decent banner. Only bad thing to a certain extent is that it is the 7-step banner, but that potentially means that going forward into next month, when we get the BANKAI live stream, 1000 Year Blood War, for example, hopefully that means that whatever banner that is, it's not a 7-step banner, because I'm kind of tired of these, I'm not gonna lie. With that said, though, we're over on Reddit. Shout out to Zolex for this. Just a quick check out the strong attack information before we do see the gameplay later today. So in this case, strong attack 1 for Gin appears to be a 3000 length, being pretty much a very powerful SA1. What you basically want to see, that's absolutely beautiful, especially with his SA2. His SA2, on the other hand, though, is wow. That is going to be a distant AoE into a tracking vortex. Keep in mind that is on a Frenzy character, Frenzy +2 character that is designed to be used to farm Linkshot potions. That is really powerful for the technique attribute. Wow, Gin is an absolute beast. Frenzy +2, increased chance of status element. I don't think we've ever seen that before. An increased status element chance with that particular homing vortex. Gin is setting to be potentially one of the best technique characters in the game just from that strong attack alone. That is amazing. And then his SA3 is just a full screen around him. Gin, I would say, is perfect and was worth the wait. This character is absolutely amazing, and hopefully the visuals can back it up, because Gin is, damn, that's really powerful. Next up, though, we have Mayuri. In his case, his SA1 is going to be a lunge forward. It's actually been a minute since we received a character as powerful as Mayuri, right? I haven't even seen the other strong attacks, but Mayuri is setting up to be one of the better power characters in the game, right? It's been a minute since we've seen a character get a lunge SA1. It's not bad by any means, but it is definitely very strange. His SA2, on the other hand, though, is going to be a 750 into a 750, which is a pretty good strong attack. Lately, we've been seeing it as an SA2. It's the small little vortex in front of him. It's a good strong attack. It's not bad by any means. And then his SA3 is going to be, it's a weird one. So this is a new type of strong attack game. We're going to find out soon. It's an AoE into an AoE distant. 690 into 960. Right from the get-go, Mayuri's kit doesn't look anything super amazing, but I'm sure it's going to work out when we actually play with the character, right? But first impressions before we even see the gameplay later today. Gin looks quite amazing. I think he actually is setting up to be one of the more fun characters in the game. Like, really powerful. Like, damn. These skills on a farming character with the tracking vortex, I mean, you can't really get better than that, right? The only thing he's missing is stats immunities, but in his case, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. In Mayuri's case, you know, traditionally on paper, doesn't look anything super OP. Looks great enough, though, I will say. And he is introducing that new SA3 trap mechanic, so I'm excited to see where that does lead. It might be a fun gimmick to play around with, so I'm excited. I kind of prefer that, right? You know, Gin is amazing and all. I'm not going to complain about it, but sometimes it's nice to get a new effect, even if it overall makes the character a tad bit worse. But I'm sure he's going to be fine. The banner itself is actually pretty decent. This does appear to be the final Safui banner. The reason why I say that on this screen right now, we have a bunch of characters showing up in the point event for those that even care about the story. Apparently, Aizen is showing up with also Byakuya. I'm kind of curious now to see where this story does lead, and this potentially could be the final part. So for those that are maybe waiting for a potential new set of Safui characters, I mean, it could potentially happen. But now that this banner is out of the way, that basically frees up end of month April to be a 1,000-year Blood War banner, because at that point, there's nothing else to release. And there really isn't. But for those curious, we are getting a special move source on this particular banner, surprisingly, and it is a mined special move source. So definitely get to 5 million points. This is a banner I'm pretty excited about. In the comments below, let me know what you like to think about these characters. I'll take the L. I was really confident 1,000 battle would be happening this month, but I guess it's just next month, right? We said that in the video. It's either this month or next month. It was either or, and it appears to be the latter. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.